I'm a tactical flight officer for the Baltimore County Aviation Unit. I served in the United States Army as a Black Hawk crew chief. I was assigned to a medevac company, so my responsibility was to be the mechanical expert on board, and on scenes I was responsible for protecting both my medic and the aircraft. I've grown up in a family of law enforcement. I've been around it my entire life. I love the lifestyle, the camaraderie, the family. I actually recruited my brother to come to Baltimore County when he got out of the Navy. He was looking for somewhere to land. We work with a lot of veterans on the job. You can relate to a lot of people. Even when you're not on calls, you still get to have that sense of camaraderie that you're used to in the military. It's a lot of that same feel, but you're stateside. You don't have to go anywhere. You're home every day. You get to see your family every day. I was born and raised in Baltimore County, and I wanted to make a difference where I grew up. I mean, Baltimore County has everything. We have Marine, we have Aviation, Canine. We are one of the agencies that actually you can find your place here. I love my job, not only because I get to fly helicopters for a living. I love this line of work. I like to feel like we're making a difference.
I came to Baltimore County Police almost 23 years ago, the same month that I joined the Air National Guard. I've had a fantastic dual career. Baltimore County Police offered great time off to fulfill my military needs and missions for the military. I am still currently in the Air National Guard. I started off in the Communications Squadron, and now I'm currently in Homeland Security at Joint Force Headquarters. If you have a drill weekend and you're not off at the police department, then they will accommodate you and you get marked M for up to 15 days. If you just happen to be off on the weekends, whatever you're working in the police department, then you can use those for your annual training. For anyone that's coming out of the military or still currently in the military, you can do dual careers. If you're going to get out of the military full time and go to a guard base, then you can definitely join the police department. Baltimore County Police is a fantastic place to work. The people you work with are fine people. You can depend on them just as when you're doing your military career, and it's just a fantastic place to work.
My name is Orlando D. Lilly. I'm a captain in Community Relations section, and my service with the United States Navy was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia on the USS Shreveport LPD-12, which is an amphibious ship who houses Marines as well as Navy personnel. What made me go into law enforcement was my first contact with a police officer at the age of 10. The military in itself gave me an opportunity to serve my country. It made me grow up a whole lot faster, and it actually prepared me from college. Started my college career at North Carolina Central University. I actually started my criminal justice classes, and that's how I found out about Baltimore County Police Department. There was a chapter that covered Neil Behan, and that made me choose that police department. Baltimore County gave me an opportunity to not only grow as an individual, but actually progress through the ranks, also to go back and get my master's degree. I've been able to have an opportunity here that normally you wouldn't have. This is one of the few professions that don't matter what discipline that you have, that we cover everything. If you're somebody that's interested in going into IT, well, we have an Administration and Technical Services Bureau that'll allow you to deal with computers. If you're someone that loves animals, we have a unit that allows you to deal with animal abuse. So it's one of the few organizations that no matter what your discipline is, we have a place for you here in the Baltimore County Police Department.
My name is Officer James Kell with Baltimore County Police Department. I'm with the Paxton Precinct, and I've served in the United States Marine Corps Reserves. I am a 1391 bulk fuel specialist. We pretty much build fuel farms, integrate so we can fuel convoys from air to land, and we provide security, or we have other units provide security as well. Veterans who work here, they actually advised me to come here. It's a great department, and the camaraderie is what I love from the Marine Corps. This is like another way to serve your community, serve your country. I can see that there's a lot of similar things between the military and police department. I would absolutely recommend other fellow veterans to come to Baltimore County Police Department. It's a great department, has great camaraderie, has great people, and they have great work ethics, work morals. There's no other job like this in the world where you're going lights and sirens, and I know fellow veterans, they like that type of stuff. If you want that, you should come here and you have a great time.
I'm Officer Jim Byland with the Baltimore County Police Department's K-9 unit. It's my partner Flash with me. Before, I was in the United States Coast Guard for 6 years, from 1997 to 2003. Right out of high school, I went into the Coast Guard. I did 8 weeks in boot camp, and then from there I went to a 210-foot medium endurance cutter down in Panama City, Florida. And then from there I went to the Coast Guard station in Ocean City, Maryland, and then up to Indian River, Delaware. I wanted to leave the military, go into the law enforcement career, because at the time in my life I was transitioning out a little bit. I was getting married. I didn't want to really move around every few years with my wife, so I wanted to stay put. I went back to where I was born, Baltimore County, and the police department was more of a natural transition for me. It's a great department. It's got great people. We're on the higher end of the pay scales. When you start here, you're going to get paid more money, a lot of good benefits, a lot of great people in the community. There's lots to do here. A lot of the similarities that the Coast Guard has in their core values of honor, respect, and devotion to duty, they can carry that over into the Baltimore County Police Department. Continue their dedication that they had helping others in the Coast Guard. They can help plenty here in Baltimore County. We have great neighborhoods here, great people who help. It's a good time.